Good day, class. Today we will be looking at factorizing binomial expressions, and this is actually a review of what you would have learned before in previous grades. Yes? I want you to pay close attention to everything that I'm going to say while I perform this procedure. Okay? The first step that we would take is we are going to find the greatest common factor of each term in our expression. All right? The GCF of 2 and 6 is 2. All right? The greatest number that can go into or divide into 2 and 6 is 2. All right? So the GCF of 2 and 6 is 2. All right? And the GCF of y squared and y is y. All right? So as I said in my previous video about the GCF of algebraic expressions, I said to you that when an expression has the same base, you choose the term with the lowest exponent. All right? So we decided to choose y. That's why we choose y and not y squared. All right? So the GCF of these two terms is 2y. All right? Our next step is we are going to write the original expression on the inside. All right? So we write our original expression on the inside, and then we divide each term by your GCF, which is 2y. So 2y is our GCF, right? And we're going to divide each term by our GCF. Okay. All right. Let's continue. In our next step, we are going to rewrite our GCF from up here. All right. Parentheses. Then we say 2 divided by 2. That is 1. Yes. And when we are dividing similar bases, we always subtract the exponents. All right? So 2 minus 1 is 1. All right? Or let me show the whole step. All right? So when we are dividing similar bases, we subtract the exponent. All right? So that gives us y to the 2 take away 1. All right? Now we are adding here, so we write plus. Yes? All right, so we have 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. All right? And now we have y divided by y. All right? So we are dividing the same by the same, which means that they would cancel. All right? And leave us with 3. All right? So our answer is 2y. We write back our GCF. On the inside, we have 1y to the 1 to the first power plus 3. Alright? And we know how we got the exponent of 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Alright? To make this even much more simpler, our answer is 2y times y plus 3. Alright? So notice I didn't write my 1 here. Alright? I don't have to. I don't need to write the 1, because it's implied that the coefficient of y is 1. I don't have to write an exponent of 1, because it is implied that the exponent is 1. Alright? So any one of these two is perfectly fine. Any one of these two. Alright? Now I deliberately showed all of the steps so that you know what certain things are coming from. Alright? So I made it as clear as possible. Alright? Our second example. Alright. We are supposed to factorize 6x squared plus 9x. Alright? So step 1, we are going to find the GCF of 6x squared plus 9x. Okay? The GCF of 6 and 3 is 9. The greatest common factor of 6 and 3 is 9. Sorry. The greatest common factor of 6 and 9 is 3. Let me repeat that. The greatest common factor of 6 and 9 is 3. Alright? The greatest common factor of x squared and x is x. Alright? So we always choose the variable that has the smallest exponent. Alright? And I went through great detail in making that clear in my last video. Okay? Alright, then we have parentheses. Inside our parentheses, I'm going to write my original expression. Alright? Plus 9x. And then I'm going to divide each term by my GCF. Which is 3x. 3x is our GCF. Alright? So we are dividing each term by our GCF, which is 3x. Alright? Alright? Then we say 6 divided by 3, that is 2. Yes? And we are dividing similar bases, so we subtract the exponents. So x to the 2 take away 1. Alright? We are adding, so it is plus, and we say 9 divided by 3, which is 3. Alright? And remember, this line means divide. It means to divide. It means to divide. So you are not subtracting. You are not subtracting. You are dividing. This line here means to divide. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. Alright? And we have x and x. So we are dividing the same by the same. So those will cancel. All right. Leaving us with 3 only. All right. Let me go back to how I got this 2 right here. All right. So as I said, and notice I am stressing something very important. This line here means to divide. It's a division bar. It means to divide. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, all right. All right, let's continue. Then 3x, so we rewrite our GCF. And on the inside, we have 2x to the first power, all right? So 2 take away 1 is 1, all right? Plus 3, okay, all right? So our final answer is 3x times 2x plus 3, all right? Now, take your time and pay attention to everything that I stressed in this video presentation, all right? And I've given you a lot of details to make it easy for you to understand this concept, because it's difficult to learn math online. It's easier to learn math in a face-to-face environment, all right? Now, when I upload the next assignment, take your time and do each problem. Do not do the exercise in a hurry. Take your time and do the exercises. All right? And I want to make it clear, if you do not master this procedure in one day, it is perfectly natural. There are certain concepts and procedures in math that you will not master in one day. Sometimes it takes 2 days or 3 days. And I'm saying this because you have students who get angry and frustrated because they did not master a procedure the first time. And that is the reason it is said that math takes practice, and it also takes time, all right? But I believe in you all. I believe in you all. You can do this. It's a difficult time, but I believe that you have the ability to become successful math students. Okay? All right, so look out for my next posted assignment.